day. This is your Women Radio 91.7 FM, the voice of women, Nigeria's first and only radio station for women and their families. And this is the daily news review program on the Full Breakfast Show this morning. My name is Fumi Bangbala, and with me is
Rose Yusuf Kaisar. Good morning, Daily News Review family. How are you all doing? I hope that today is great. It's a Wednesday, so we're up and grateful, and we keep going, we keep moving. That's what's important. Just keep going.
Yes. That's what is absolutely important. Anyway, we're going to get into it. We're going to be joined shortly.
On to the Guardian, visa restrictions. Nigeria should assert its position, not beg, says Fashola. We'll be looking at that. One of the headlines we'll be looking at shortly. Now, another one says Benin pastor arrested over alleged sexual abuse of minors.
Okay, next up is the This Day newspaper. We have Army military operations in Niger Delta enabled improved oil production. Next up in the This Day newspaper, we have Stop Bashing Obi, Atiku tells supporters as Buni committee conflicts. Is this APC or ADC? Okay.
APC. All right, on Daily Trust, 6 students drowned in Benue boat mishap. Oh, this is really sad.
Sad.
Honestly, Kwara Poly closed as students protest NYC camp relocation. Right.
Okay. Next up in the Vanguard newspaper, we have Kaduna. Rose, remember how yesterday some Kaduna people said the people that were abducted, police said no. Well, alas, names of 177 abducted worshippers revealed.
Because the police were saying that if you're saying that this number of people were abducted, bring down their names, bring out their names and let us see. And now they brought out the names. Oh yeah, now. So what next?
Simple and straightforward. Next up we have Rivers Assembly Sean Pandef peace panel over Fubara's impeachment. Those are the headlines from the Vanguard newspaper.
Heading on to Premium Times this morning, Ekiti 2026, INEC lifts ban on public campaigns, urges parties to shun hate speech. So they can go ahead and do their campaigns right now. And I just hope that all of these governorship elections that we're experiencing, INEC are able to use that as a ground to test, the waters, so that they're able to know what will work, what will not work, what can we do better, what are we supposed to do better, and what kind of loopholes should we, block. I'm just hoping that this is what INEC is doing as regards all of these elections. All right, EFCC arraigns Mufas Associates, 3 firms over alleged 206 million naira money laundering. That's coming from Premium Times.
In the Nation newspaper, we have courts likely to seal acquisition of Oseni's controversial UK house by the federal government. Which court? Do they mean the UK court or the Nigerian court? It cannot be the Nigerian court, definitely the UK courts. Next up, we have Ogun Magistrate Court adjourns trial of Anthony Joshua's driver to February 25. Rose, the swift judgment on this driver. I saw conflicting opinions on this thing because apparently this guy has been his driver for like 3 years. So obviously he trusted. Like people that come from abroad now, the ones they come, they're like, Tunde, Wagbemi Leports. That's what they will say. Right? So it's impossible to think that he would have willfully wanted to have that accident. That's number one. Number two, there's conflicting reports about whether he was speeding or he was not speeding. If he was speeding, we don't know if Anthony Joshua said, Oga, slow down, or if he's like, yeah, we're on the express, move, overtake, because of the euphoria, the adrenaline that comes with speeding on the express, so depending on the kind of vehicle that you're driving. So for me, I'm thinking that the swift judgment is really, 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 I don't know, because and then Anthony Joshua has not come out to say anything either. Granted, yes, he's mourning the loss of his friends. Is he also mourning? Is he also dealing with guilt because maybe they were the ones that were urging the guy on to speed? I mean, let's not lie. We know how these things go, right? So, what exactly is happening? I'm feeling a bit conflicted on it because the sentencing was like, I don't know.
No, it's not just you. Yesterday, to going through some of the social media posts as regards to this driver, and even myself, I consider the reason. We is like, so
What's
why are we pushing this driver issue? Why are we pushing it? What did the driver, did they test him and saw that he was drunk? Did
mm-hmm,
they test him and see that he was high on drugs, that when he was
mm-hmm,
driving, that you're pushing for all of this? This is an accident that could happen to anyone. I mean, if you're not even drunk, you're very much okay. It could happen to anybody at all.
mm-hmm.
So what exactly is it with this driver case that we are really pushing, to see that yes, justice how?
So, mm-hmm.
So I'm just wondering, what exactly is this talk of pushing? Anyway, I don't know written really the occur for there. But then again, Anthony Joshua's driver, I just feel we're looking at it and not looking at the real root issues here. First of all, they had accident. There was no ambulance to come around. It was just Nigerians that were there before, till later on when we had people who came around, maybe health officials, so to come and take them to hospital. So there are so many issues. This can we not have, because at the end of the day, this Lagos Ibadan Expressway, can we not do something about it? Every day is one accident to the other. Can
Yeah.
we not do something about it? Let's have, even if it's mini health centers, just spread around so that these people can receive first aid before they get to hospitals or something like that. Can we not have maybe police, or maybe install road, what do you call these things, this
Cameras,
no, road bumps, speed bumps,
no
yeah, or
speed bumps.
something, just to
But on the
reduce the,
express, I doubt so
or
that they would.
something. So I mean, let's just do something else instead of, so that these things do not keep occurring. Is it because Anthony Joshua? If it's not Anthony Joshua now, will you be looking for driver?
Exactly.
Ah, I beg, let's know what we're doing. Let's go down to the root issues and look at this Anthony Joshua's driver thing as a secondary thing, because at the end of the day, there were so many things around there. If you are saying that, okay, oh, the driver was driving, and then he went to hit another car or something like that, why was that one parked there? Or was that the appropriate place to park? Can we look at that part of it? Okay, what can we do right? What are some of the things that we can put in place? Can we start putting rules and give a speed limit to this Lagos Ibadan Express or any highway at all? Can we look at how good vehicles are there on the road? Can we look at the issue of drinking and driving at the same time? Can we look at
And you know,
all
this lady that was that they, I think she's on the run, the activist in Ogun State. I don't really know much about her, but one of the reasons why she's on the run or why they're looking for her is because she had come out to say there was no emergency services for Anthony during the whole when the accident happened.
of
Because
course
remember
now?
that when we saw it happen, we saw that it was Agberos and roadside people that were
That
bringing
help.
them to the car. We didn't see any emergency service at that point in time. So I don't know. So in her, in the case of, so she spoke against it. Now they're looking for her. What exactly is going on? Now they've arrested the doctor who apparently gave her a fake. I don't know. Like it has a whole thing
But
going on.
but but it's true. Was it not on Monday? Buki came out telling us about an accident she experienced on this same Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Uh, all the numbers of emergencies that she had, none of them were going through. None were going through. So what are we doing, or what are we saying? And if this is Lagos Ibadan Expressway, it's mostly Ogun State now. Abi, it's mostly Ogun State. If not, when you get to, is it Beja right now? Bega, that you get to see Welcome to Lagos. All that Lagos Ibadan Expressway, no, it did not be Ogun State today. And
Mhm.
even one single number for emergency was not going at all. So
Yeah.
how do we go? What are we doing? At least we should have ambulance buses, maybe like two or three, spread around these places, attached to some mini health centers around this road. Anyway, the cable newspaper. Hakeem Baba-Ahmed mass
That vex
exits
you,
like
that vex you use.
at all the thing just cuckoo dey one kind. Hakeem, I was just pushing driver. Which one Ogun State they push this driver issue? Why are we pushing the driver issue up and down when there's
Because you have
routes?
to scapegoat somebody, so it'll be like they're working, but are
Oh,
you really working?
okay. Then let them go and stay there. Every other accident they have, start looking for the driver to punish now. Because after Anthony Joshua's issue, there are so many other drivers there that that I mean that had accidents. So why
Yep.
not go and look for all the drivers and come and do the same thing to them? But because Anthony Joshua now, let everybody see that something is going on. Kilo do.
Mhm.
All right, the cable. Hakeem Baba-Ahmed mass exit likely in ADC if Atiku emerges flag bearer. Now, wow. Why though? I thought I thought all of them
They
were coming
don't
together
want him.
to
No,
form
they
to
don't.
do a
No,
united
they don't
front.
want him. No, they don't want him. They don't want him to be. In fact, they said so. What's going on is the obedience are fighting with fighting the obedience and the Atiku supporters. There's like a clash there because the obedience are like no. We were on that. We're following this person, and he's going to be president. So Atiku needs to go and sit down. That's what they're saying. So that's what is going on. And ABC is also saying, look, I don't think ADC is. We don't see. I don't even know what I'm thinking because this country, you can be thinking one thing and it's the opposite that is going on within. So let's just leave all of them with their self.
The more you see, the less you understand.
That's it. That's literally it. Yes.
All right, court dismisses Sam Anyawu's suit seeking recognition as PDP national secretary. All right,
Next,
that's all on the cable.
yes. Next up on the Daily Post, we are shocked. Sanusi's court. Sanusi's course express disbelief as Emir resumes undergraduate lectures. I saw this and I was like, I beg. I said, Nigeria, I don't have you people's powers. I'm just going to leave you.
But why though? If he resumes as a lecturer to undergraduates, what is the shock in that? On a normal day, safe, are we not supposed to have leaders who are actually doing, other things? Do you understand? Things that they could actually get to go back to. If this is, and we know Sanusi, he's someone who is quite, he's quite, what's that word? He loves education, all right? He's somebody who really loves to see that people are educated, you read that, so he's all on, so it's not, I don't know why they're shocked that Sanusi is resuming being a lecturer for undergraduates. Why? If it's something he wants to do, he wants to impact knowledge, then
Then why
what is
not?
the
If
big in
not,
it?
yeah. Next
Panic
up,
okay, go ahead.
that me or you? Okay, it's me.
It's
It's
me.
me. Panic as building collapses in Ondo, injures 7. I don't know. There's been too much fire, building
Oh,
collapse. Just very. I think it was yesterday or this week. So that I'm not quoted wrongly. That there was a building, a fire that gutted the building, a commercial building in Computer Village, and the owner
yeah,
came.
so
Like,
that.
yeah. So I don't know what's going on. It's too early in the year. Not like any time of the year is acceptable, but I don't know. It's too much.
All right, on the Tribune, police make U-turn, confirm abduction of Christian worshippers in Kaduna. So because the names don't come out now, Abby. Constitutional review will begin clause by clause consideration by January 27, says Senate.
Next up, we have finally in the Pushing newspaper for the National Dailies this morning, fire raises commercial building at Computer Village in Lagos. We just talked about that now. Next up, we have alleged sale of government-owned housing assets. Arabambi is a blackmailer, says Ogun State's government. Okay, we are going to be welcoming our analysts. Before we do that, we are live on YouTube at WFM 917. You can also listen to us on the go, www.wfm917.com. Okay, good morning, Buki. How are you this morning?
Yeah, Buki is doing great, and I want to thank God for that.
I'm saying, look, we're banning, not just banning, we're revoking visas. We're banning visas from, I think January 1st was the headline that I saw from. So no, if you want to plan to go and give birth in America, maybe you should go to go to Brazil. Maybe we should stay in Nigeria and give birth. If you want to go study in America, same applies. Anything that you want to do, and this has been happening actually since last year. I think we have. I'm not sure it's Bookie we discussed it with. I think it was Sumba we did it with, and over over and over we see these things happening. And for me personally, I keep waiting for the government to say something in terms. Is it the Ministry of Interior, the basically the ministry in charge of diplomatic relations that's supposed to be smoothing out all these kinks and all these tensions, but I'm not seeing anything. So I was actually, this piqued my interest when I saw about the former governor's post, and he said that the federal government has to adopt a firm stance on international visa restrictions, saying that what are we begging for? And he cited an example of if you have a child that is going to his friend's house to play, and the friend says, "Oh, stop playing! I don't want you to come to my house," something like that. Would you not be begging and say, "Oh no, I still want to come and play"? Oh no, because even if Nigerians are speaking, I don't see anybody in the government saying, "Oh, how do we smoothen out this diplomatic relationship? What exactly is going on?" We know that Trump is on a roll and he's doing really, really questionable things. Because if you've been on social media, you would have seen what happened with the
hustling day and night, just hustling day and night just to make sure they go over there to probably give in, into
yeah,
expand their labor force, or go to school there, because I mean their fees are
yeah.
not cheap. You get to pay a lot to go to some of their schools. So, and let's not forget there are some Nigerians here that have investments there. There are some Nigerians that do business there. I mean, there are a lot of Nigerians who are in America who are making that America what it is.